Welcome, guys, to another amazing episode of the Sprout Podcast. I am, of course, with my greatest co-hosts of all time. We have our resident Lalafell, Homura.
Hello.
And then our mentor that knows everything that's aura farming against the wall back there, Vivo.
Hello.
Look, he's just aura farming. That's fucking crazy. Alright. So today, I guess we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming in 7.5, a bunch of things that are happening. We got a lot of information before FanFest, which is happening, I believe, next week, which they said they're going to reveal even more. So next week, you guys can expect another episode to come out pretty fast, actually, since they said they're going to give us a lot more with the American FanFest. And I think they said they're going to put out like a broad view during the American FanFest, but the Europe and Japan FanFest will have like the nitty gritty, like the meat and potatoes.
Well, I guess we can talk about some of the extra stuff that they revealed in the last live letter. They showed more of the Beastmaster. They showed a little bit more of the QOL that they're adding in. It's not like super major stuff that they saved for this one. It's more just like icing on the cake of what they already talked about in the previous live letter.
Yeah, I know they said, I think I saw in one of the letters I was listening to it yesterday, that they were thinking that if it became like a big ask, they were thinking about having us actually battle with our pets that we get, which is a super cool idea.
Yeah, that would be an interesting thing to see how they would implement that, if it would need to be in a like an instanced area, or if it's like a separate queued up game mode, or you can just straight up walk up to anybody like in old A and be like, turn your hat backwards and say it's go time, you know.
That'd be sick, actually. You know, the most interesting thing that's gonna happen when they do this update is how fucking butthurt all these fucking Nintendo boys is gonna be. Oh, they're copying Pokemon. It's so obvious. Like Pokemon did first.
My assumption is going to be that they're going to end up doing it like Battle of Vermilion, or I think that's what it's called, or Lord of Vermilion, or Verminion. Sorry, because you can already battle with your minions. There's not many people do it.
Oh yeah, at the Gold Saucer.
Saucer, yeah.
Yeah. So they kind of already have the system in place. We just have to be swapping it over to the beasts, Pokemon, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Well,
at that point, they're Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, basically at that point.
Yeah, and they did clarify a little bit through some gameplay about how exactly swapping your beasts that you have captured in and out actually works. So you're going to have a set skill set, and then there will be several skills that will change depending on like the beast that you send out. And the way you'll send them out is you will have 3 different skills that are just called something whistle, and you can slot 3 beasts into those. So you can have one out at a time, but you can quick swap them by hitting one of the whistles, and it calls the one back and sends the other one out, and then it'll change what your other skills are on your skill bar. Yeah, so it's not truly what we were assuming before, where you can have 3 out at the same time and it's effectively like a full, like a light party trust system. It's not like that.
Yeah.
But like, let's say you want to go in solo on a dungeon and there's a mechanic that says, oh, here, a tank buster's coming. You would switch to the tanky creature, have it use some form of aggro generation. You'd have it take the hit. If you need healing, you would switch to a beast that can do healing, etc.
That makes a lot more sense why I had to be a limited job at that point, because otherwise DPS is just everything in one on a normal job.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Yeah, I kind of realized, like I said from the beginning, after I read like all the things I needed to know about Beastmaster, I'm like, there's just no, how's this even gonna function? Like, you imagine, like, he is just, the pet's just doing everything, and then the other 3 people are like, dang, bro, I'm just here for moral support. Like, you can do everything yourself.
Yeah. It's why it made sense that like they wanted to make it a limited job. Because it's the same thing with Blue Mage. Like, I know people, or there's some people out there that want to play Blue Mage as a main job, but you can't really have a DPS that also can heal everybody and can tank a tank buster and all that. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and those whistles, they showed them having like a cooldown. They're not like off GCD swapping, but
I guess another thing they were talking about too is that they were showing off pictures of the last planet basically that we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
That place looks absolutely incredible, actually.
Yeah, it is a stark difference from the previous one we just got, Oasis, which is kind of a barren desert wasteland destroyed by gravity. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm super interested in that. I think me and you were talking about it the other day. We were saying I'll be really. It's like it looks like that it can be a resident planet, which would be absolutely insane. If you can like have houses there and stuff.
From everything that I've heard, we're definitely getting some form of housing with it. Because it's the same thing that Diadem was when we got that, and it was the same style of content.
Yeah,
where we were building up a spot, and then once it was done, housing came out.
And that's such a cool idea. That's so cool, too. Oh my goodness, the amount of bids, bro. The amount of bids.
Yeah, I think in one of the screenshots that they showed, I have it in the chat. There's like a large tree-looking structure in one of the pictures that they showed, where it has like a bunch of platforms lifted up in the sky.
Yeah.
A lot of people are suspecting that's where the housing will go, if it is a housing thing. But we'll just have to see. Because it looks a lot like, you know, the Jetsons, like their things up in the sky.
Yeah. It's kind of sick. I really, really wanted there to be one in Norvent with the purple trees, bro. I would have made my house there so fast. I love the purple lavender trees there and the pink and purple and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I want my place right here. And you got like the crystal tower in the background. Yeah,
it is kind of odd that they've just paused adding more housing after, like, what was it? The last one we got?
Sure.
Literally Stormblood?
Yeah, Stormblood. I think it wasn't even Shirogane. Wasn't it like some other place?
Well, Stormblood was Shirogane, and then I wanted to say Shadowbringers was Imperium.
Which is wild. That's just like, dang, bro. I thought it'd be there. I mean, no, I don't understand. I wish it was there. Just a tassel.
It's like there's a lot of applicable places that have come out that have just gone unused as far as, you know, housing that would make sense in my opinion. You know, like heck, even like the Crystarium itself has apartments in it. I mean,
yeah.
Then they've got, you know, for Endwalker, there's Rodzatan. Like that's an entire area.
Housing has its own like full subset of issues.
But yeah, I guess you guys want to move on to like the raids that are coming.
Sure.
Again, all my Final Fantasy 11 players, stand with me, rejoice with me. Our mini god has arrived. Lord Shintado is here. And I can't wait for us, like you said, to beat on her. And then she's like, okay, it was fun. Kind of done with this. And that's how the battle ends. She just walks away. We were just nothing but mere playthings.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they handle going up against a foe that is borderline satire and strength, I guess, on power scale.
Yeah.
My best guess is that we don't actually beat her and she just laughs at us and then lets us go.
Yeah, like just gets bored.
Yeah.
Because they showed there's a short clip of the opening cutscene for the raid, where it shows you panning vistas and whatnot. And it says, "Oh, Winders, the third walk," and then one of the strongest Final Fantasy bosses, Absolute Virtue, shows up, and then Shantoto just one-shots it and laughs.
Actually insane. That character's so insane.
Chances are it's probably just going to be a toying with us moment.
Yeah. Which is crazy work. It's like if anybody ever like read Marvel comics, she's like the Squirrel Girl of like Final Fantasy, where she's unbeatable, like she's super fucking broken for like no reason, and like it's like, wait, what's your power? Like Squirrel Girl's like, oh, I can fight with squirrels, and it's like, wow, you're so broken. And so it's like funny. It's kind of hilarious. I like that she's a Lalafell too, because like a lot of people like I think 11 like kind of like from what I watched in videos, like they kind of like talk down sometimes to her because she's so small, and she's just like, yeah, you're talking to a actual god right now, right?
Yeah, it was probably a good thing though that she was chaotic neutral in nature.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, that character's insane.
You do not want her to be the actual villain.
Oh, yeah, no, please. No, please. And didn't they show like a little excerpt of Kefka? Wasn't there like
Yeah, there's a little bit where they kind of just teased Kefka coming out and saying, I think something along the lines of, depending on how you translate it, like, so you decided to create me again or something like that. I have no idea what that means. Probably nobody does at this point still. But that is then, people are guessing Kefka is going to be the next ultimate, along with the Warring Triad.
Which like makes sense.
It's either going to be a great ultimate or everybody's going to hate it, because last time they did anything with Stormblood, everybody hated it. Because the Omega Protocol is... Because the Omega Protocol is probably the hardest ultimate raid there is.
I don't know. I like when they bring Final Fantasy villains from other games into this game. Like when I did Omega, and I think Kefka was the first one. I was like, that's Kefka? We're fighting Kefka? And like, of course, you guys don't know who Kefka is. Final Fantasy VI, that villain is absolutely batshit crazy. And he won. He literally succeeded in what he wanted to do. Literally destroyed everything and was like, yes. Like, why'd you do that? Because it sounds fun. It just sounds like a fun thing to do. And like, that character is insane. When we got to fight him, I was like, yo, this is insane, bro.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it is Kefka, what they end up doing with the storyline inside of the ultimate, because obviously every ultimate has a storyline kind of going throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say too much because it ends up spoiling a lot of it.
Oh, yeah, okay,
but,
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Dragon Song Reprise completely rewrites a portion of history.
Okay.
It's not canon, of course, but it does retell it.
Okay, I'm not gonna say too much, but the thing that the part that makes me cry, don't we have like a chance to like rewrite it? Is that the thing you're talking about? Enjoy
the cutscene.
Okay, yeah, okay, we are thinking about the same thing. Yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, no, I really, bro, if my freaking dream scenario would be if like we got caught like in maybe some like time or dimension teleporter thing, and they put us in like the Final Fantasy VI dimension, and it's like after he destroys the world, and then we like have like a hand to play and like beating him and restoring everything back. That would be so sick, bro. That'd be so fucking sick.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that much considering the fact that we are going back to old Final Fantasies already with the Alliance raid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So going back to like FF6, I don't know. I didn't play FF6, so I don't know how many of like the bosses from that game are inside of 14. Is it just all or like some of the Omegas and stuff like that from that raid series?
Yeah.
So they could just put that and then have a FF6 Ultimate, basically.
Because I know they brought out that new Final Fantasy phone game, so I'm like, bro, it's like the perfect time to just start throwing old Final Fantasy stuff at us, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Yoshi P to hit the Final Fantasy 7 button.
A lot of people suspecting they will with 8.0 at some point.
Because that motherfucker... because, bro, the day Sephiroth finds his way into this game as a boss fight, that shit better be fucking amazing, bro. That should be so sick, though. Oh, my goodness. Because, like, right now... Okay, so... I know for Final Fantasy villains we fought already was Kefka, XIV, Cloud of Darkness, and I mean we technically haven't fought Golbez, but like,
wait, you say Sephiroth?
Sephiroth, yeah.
Oh, Roth. Oh, Roth.
Yeah, Sephiroth is in the game.
Yeah, Sephiroth. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sephiroth is in it. But Sephiroth is not in there. Yeah. That'd be freaking insane, bro. Like, we're already fighting them. Oh my goodness, bro. It'd be so sick if we fight fucking, if they did like a Final Fantasy. I know they brought Lightning into the game, but like, for like an event. But like, bro, if we fight Benevelza, oh my god. Sammy would go fucking crazy, bro. She'd go crazy if she knew there's a fight with Benevelza. That'd be the fastest I've ever seen somebody complete the goddamn story.
It kind of depends on how long the game goes on, but if it goes on long enough, I'm sure you'll see a lot of the old Final Fantasy villains come into the game.
Oh, yeah,
we already have so many of them.
Yeah. We have like what, 5 of like the 13.
They threw a lot of them in with the Omega raids.
Oh no, we've seen Chaos too. We've seen Chaos, XDeath, Kefka, Cloud of Darkness, Golbez,
all the primals.
The primals. Yeah, but like the primals are always like they're like eidolons or whatever. Like they kind of like they're like summonings or whatever. Like they're not like the big villain. But like I think we haven't seen Kuja. We haven't seen I think it's Jet. Dang, bro. Oh my god, yeah, bro. We've seen a lot of freaking villains. I'm so glad though in this game that we freaking the primals, like summonings from the other game, we finally get stories about them too though. That's like a little side thing. But yeah, I'm really excited about Ultimates. Like I can't wait to like finally start finishing the story so I can do them.
Yeah. I mean that is the thing with like FF14 itself, is that yes, it wants to bring in some of these, older villains from the previous games, but it also does like they'd like to bring in the older characters and the older villains with their own like new kind of backstory that ties it into the world of 14 instead of just dropping them in your lap.
Yeah.
But some of them they had to do that because like there's no way that they could legitimately throw them into the story as is. So that's probably why some of the bigger world-ending universal threat type enemies showed up in Omega as like
Chaos.
Like test dummies pretty much.
Yeah, because we fought Chaos, I was like, bro, that's Chaos. That's the embodiment of all evil. You could say literally every evil person in Final Fantasy is like, they came from him. He is the creator. Like, so we're fighting him. I'm like, bro, this is, oh my god, bro. I'm gonna say some real rant stuff here, bro. I would be so bricked up if we fought Chaos when he's infernal, like from the PSP series, Dissidia, when you fight him and you beat him in his regular form and he goes like infernal, which is like the like multiverse universal ending threat that he was. Oh my god, if we ever get a raid like that, oh my, I'd be so happy, bro.
Does he do that in the Savage version? I've never tried it.
I've never seen it.
Vivo question.
I'm not gonna remember.
We'll check it up. So
because like when you do Kefka in normal,
I did that one.
It's just the normal fight.
Yeah.
And then if you do it in Savage, it has the golden god form.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If he was one of the like either 4, 8, or 12, then there's a good chance. But otherwise, probably not.
I think he was either 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
Because 4, 8, and 12 are the only fights that will get like a second phase. I can't think of a 1 or any of the other ones that got a second phase.
Yeah, man, I'd be so excited, bro. Oh my goodness. All right. Enough of me daydreaming. So let's move on.
And like, also, like, they're not just like they haven't stopped also adding, old Final Fantasy things. It's not just something that's stopped with, Stormblood or Shadowbringers,
Yeah.
even Endwalker. Like, even in Dawn Trail, they are adding a lot of older bosses. I just learned not too long ago that the first trial in Dawn Trail, the enemy from that is actually from like Final Fantasy 5 or 6. It's it's a serpent that controls lightning, ice, and fire, and you can get it as a gem that you can equip, and then you can use it. And it has a move called Tri-Scourge.
It's 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
I thought it was a brand new enemy, and it's like, no, it's just it's a old Final Fantasy boss with a new name, kind of, and it's a lot bigger.
Oh god, yes. Okay, I'm really excited for that. I know what you're talking about. Gosh, bro, it's gonna be great. Oh, also, while we're on subject here, remember, guys, in the last Sprout podcast, remember I said they're gonna give us a certain pet. You guys don't know who it is. Look at him. Look at him. Good old Red 13.
Another quality of life they mentioned, like I said, like the stuff that they added in this last live letter was kind of, like icing on the cake, minor stuff. For crafters, what they did is, so like, let's say you're now crafting something and you're in the crafting window and you're knelt down, right? And you're looking at all the items you need to craft. And one of the items that's an ingredient is something that another crafting class makes. What do you have to do? You have to exit all the way out, switch class, then go back into the menu, find the item. They've made it now so that you can execute almost any action while knelt down, including swapping crafting classes mid-menu.
Thank God, dog.
Yeah.
It's something that should. I mean, better late than never, right? To be honest.
Yeah, it should have never been kind of a thing, but they're slowly unspaghettifying the spaghetti code. So
Yay! Oh, are we getting the final wings?
Yes.
Yep. There's going to be one more trial that's coming up with the next MSQ update, which should be at 7.5. I believe that's what they said. Fighting Enuo. And it's a MSQ trial, so the Final Fantasy V remaster secret boss is a MSQ boss in Final Fantasy XIV. It'll be interesting to see why they're part of the main story and not a side quest, as sometimes the trials end up being. Yeah, so like we're gonna get one more set of wings from the Enuo trial, which will complete the set. And once you have all of the wings from all of the Dawn Trail extreme trials in specific, so you have to play them on extreme, and then pray you get the drop or get 99 totems. You'll be able to do a short quest that will unlock the special wings for having all of them, and they look really, really nice. We'll put a picture up for them for y'all on YouTube.
There's one thing that probably should be mentioned there. The 99 totems are only going to be for all the previous ones. That one you will have to get the drop until a later date.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like a Christy saying, you gotta roll for that shit too. Hope you get your needs ready. Is it needs or is it greed? I think it's need, right? If you don't have it.
Need.
It's need, yeah. If you already have it, you can't roll at all.
Oh yeah, because you already have them. Oh man, get that need ready. You better get them high rolls, buddies. I know me. I'm gonna have to wait until they put 99 totems, because I can't win 5% in another game. But it makes me think I'm winning here.
I mean, at least do the totems drop?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
every clear.
They still drop every clear, it's just there's no exchange until later. Okay, thank goodness.
Yeah, because you still need them to exchange for the weapons.
Let's see. Do we have to get all of M12 done before we can do the ultimate?
You have to get all of M12S done.
Okay.
So you have to do 9 through 12 Savage,
Ooh. I mean,
And you have to be in best in slot.
yay, which is not me right now, right? Because I'm only courtly lovers. I need the other. I need the end of Dontrell, right?
You'd also have to finish your story.
Oh, that means I'm not gonna be a sprout
You
anymore.
can't escape it. You can't escape it. On the topic of gearing up for endgame gear, what you can do with the Alliance raid coming out, and they're going to have an additional exchange. We can put up screenshots. We'll all have them up here later for the YouTube video. There's coins you get from doing Juno, the first walk, and Sandoria, the second walk. Juno, you'll get these like bronze-looking coins called Ordell coins, and from Sandoria, you'll get Montinon coins. I think that's how you pronounce them. They're silver. Eventually, at Solution 9, in a place I can't mention because we have people who haven't finished their story in the call, there's an exchange where you can exchange these coins in quantities.
Check party chat.
Yeah. For what are they called? They're like these.
You can change it for twine and shines.
Yeah, they're like these little tubes of juice, we'll call it. And what you'll be able to do with those is you'll be able to augment the 780 tome gear to 790. You'll be able. That's another way to get the augmented brass whatever gear that normally comes from doing the savages.
Yeah.
But you'll only be able to, I think it's one per day you can exchange or something like that. Or is it
one per week?
One per week, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can technically exchange more, but you can only get one coin per week from the third Alliance raid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. You can skip out on clearing M11 or M10 for the twines. You would still need it for if you need a piece of raid gear from one of those, but it allows you to skip them for the twine in the shine.
Yeah, because you'll be able to. I mean, you still have to do your 7 weeks of like M12N, just normal M12 to get the heavy hollow blades to exchange for the tome stone thingy. That's how you get your 780 weapon. You'll be able to augment that.
You should just be able to skip it and do relic weapon.
That too, yeah. They are the same stats. The one thing you'll have to note, though, with the tome set, the augmented tome set that we're talking about, is you will only be able to get one of the rings. You cannot equip 2 of the same ring. They are considered uniques.
Okay.
So you have to find something else for your second ring.
Yep.
But that is something you can start now. If you have the Dawn Trail Alliance raids, just make sure you do Juno and Sandoria at least once a week.
Wait, Red doesn't know what those are. He's not caught up.
I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna forget it. It's fine.
Yeah, he has no idea what I'm talking about. I could be talking about some, place off of Sesame Street, and he'll still think I'm talking about Final Fantasy.
He's just hearing wah 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 wah.
All I'm hearing is that I have to complete Endwalker and lose my signature Sprout badge.
Yeah.
Tragic day.
Boo.
It's okay. He'll be there in 6 months.
Hey, I'm halfway through post, okay? Halfway through post.
And then you're gonna get into Dawn Trail. You're gonna see a glam you want. Take a 2-week divergent or sidetrack.
No, I think the glam I want is the end of Dawn Trail story. Pre before post.
Yeah, but brother, the amount of times that you've just randomly found a glam and then been like, "Oh, I gotta go back and do this thing from like 3 expansions ago."
Like the one, I remember I needed something. I need something for a summoner, so I have to make a summoner. Hey, we'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. Okay? You don't have to worry about it. We got it.
I'm squinting.
I guess yeah, we talked about everything. I think the only thing we have left here is everybody should start trying to finish their Southhorn story and get that knowledge 20.
Yeah, they're upping the knowledge cap to 40, so you'll be able to level up your knowledge level. They are adding, off the top of my head, trying to remember here, 7 more phantom jobs. One of them is a class that actually hasn't been featured in a recent Final Fantasy off the top of my head. I think it's a necromancer.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Necro. Oh, get ready for all the Sun Jin Woo people. Right? Arise! I can't. Oh my! I can see it now. The weeb attack. Oh no.
Well, phantom
Trash
jobs
anime.
are for the people who haven't tried Southhorn, which you should. It's fun. It's a little daunting at first because there's just a lot of systems that are thrown in your face, and a lot of people running around, saying things in shout chat that you probably don't understand. You probably run out there, try to fight something, and just get floored. It's fine. Usually you can just say, like, there are any parties and shout chat, and you'll have invites in a couple of seconds. You will have to find on your server when, like, the more populated hours are there. Because even on our home server, Diabolos, like, there are sometimes I go there and there's maybe only 10 or 12 people, and then other times there's, like, at least 8 or more parties of 8 people, like, running around. Which could be to your benefit or your detriment because they don't scale the fates there to the number of players. So you'll be on your way to a fate, and yeah, surprise, 40 people showed up and killed it in 3 seconds.
You get nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, so like you don't have to interact with all the phantom jobs. They're kind of just extra duty actions that you get while you're in there based on which one you have equipped and leveled up. They gain more abilities that you can press as you level them up. Like right now I have the knight leveled up just because it's got 2 panic buttons that make me immortal effectively, which is very helpful when you're trying to learn the fights in Southhorn against the bosses. But for Northhorn, everybody's going to be learning new stuff. So
yeah. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to do before then, don't I? Dang.
Yeah, you have to beat Dawn Trail.
That's a job in of itself.
it all comes back to that.
Always comes back to that, bro. And it's not
Hey,
like
Red,
I
you
don't
should
want
ask
to do
another
the
question.
I don't know. It's not like I don't want to do the story. It's not that I love the story. Okay, I love the story. But like, if something else just pops up, you're just like, dang man, that looks like so much fun to do right now. And then I just go do it. And then after that, I forget that the initial mission was to finish my story.
Remember when I said 6 months and you're like, no.
I'm motivated this
Yeah,
time. I have motivation.
Now he's got, hold on, let me check my watch, 10 days.
Checks notes. 10 days.
As of this recording.
As of this recording.
He has 10 days to finish the second half of Endwalker Post and all of Dawn Trail,
Oh, don't forget, he also has to do Juno and the second walk.
which requires him to finish Dawn Trail Post, basically.
Yep.
Dang, bro. Too much stuff to do.
Is it?
Nah, I mean, if I dedicate myself.
It
Technically,
seems like a pretty straightforward path.
well, I say it was. I just say it's a long path.
Yeah, it's a long path, but one step at a time. You just, can't go off the path and start following the wrong color.
Oh yeah, so for Northhorn, in the way it worked in Southhorn, and to unlock the phantom jobs, a lot of them you can get currency while you are doing the critical engagements, which are like souped up boss fight fates, or you can do regular fates that are there, which are also most of the time also just boss fights, just not as hard. Or you can join a group that's running around killing mobs for gold, because you'll get gold coins or silver coins, and you can spend these currencies to buy some of the phantom jobs that are there, but other specific ones only drop randomly from critical engagements or fates, like very specific fates that are there.
Oh, hey,
Like there's one where there's a bunch of black chocobos. I've seen that one once, and there's a chance you can get one of the phantom jobs to drop from there, and you'll get them here, and I'll throw it in our party chat here. You can get these things to drop, and when you use them, you unlock that phantom job. Like this one I threw in our party chat in game is for Oracle. I have no idea what Oracle is. It's not a job in FF14, and I don't think I've played a Final Fantasy game with Oracle in it, so I don't know what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'll bring it up here. Control H, and then click, search recipe. Boom. Oracle Soul Shard. Crystallized knowledge of a phantom job used to unlock Oracle.
Yeah, so you can obtain these. This one I obtained as a drop. I don't remember when I got it. I just kind of was done for the day, and I saw it in my inventory, and I was like, what is this?
That's crazy work. I mean, like I said, you're gonna get all these necromancers. They're gonna be running around just saying "arise." That's it. It's gonna be all their catchphrases.
Yeah, what I was getting at is we don't know how the 7 new phantom jobs will be unlocked. Obviously, some of them will probably just be buy it from the vendor, but it'll be kind of the community's job to figure out where the other ones dropped from.
Maybe this will be the first step to us actually getting necromancer as a job.
Oh, I know a lot of people. Yeah, I think you also say that you like something like that.
It would be cool to have something different. A lot of our jobs end up feeling somewhat similar. So something where you could actually have summons would be kind of cool. I'm sure it'd be a balancing nightmare, but
yeah.
It might also end up being too close to summoner if they didn't.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Alright guys, as always, thank you for watching. Of course, if you're in the stream, you can find us on YouTube and all the people on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit that like button. We're gonna have some more content coming. I know it's been like a little drought, and it's my fault. I got my wisdom tooth pulled, so you know, I don't have enough time. Not enough time, but you know, when the tooth hurts, I can't do anything, which blows. But again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys after American Fan Fest. Yay! People clap, people clap. All right, goodbye, friends.
Bye.
Goodbye.